Hey everyone, today I apologise for the voiceover. I'm using the NARS eyeshadow base primer to prime the lids. Today's video is going to simply be a video on how to achieve a cool toned look and a warm toned look. I'm starting off with the right eye, which will be your left, and I'm actually priming the eyes with the NARS smudge proof eyeshadow base, and I'm just working that into the lids. And as I said, I am really sorry that I have to do a voiceover because, yes, of course, my microphone battery had actually died. So sorry about that. I hope you guys have been well, and I really hope that it's not too much of a bother watching this video while I do a voiceover. It's just so annoying. So I had to heavily sort of edit this. But I'm working that primer in, and you can use an eyeshadow base primer. This helps to make the eyeshadow stick. This is the Goss Amber Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm starting off with a really neutral nude shade. Not that one, it's actually going to be the shade, that one there, right at the top left. Top left. And you will see I will get a fluffy brush and I will be dusting that over onto the lid because we are going to be doing a warm toned look. My apologies, the warm toned look is on the left eye, which will be your right. So Sigma brush, dipping in to this really reddy terracotta shade, and we are going to be putting that on the outer corner of the lid there. This is going to add some depth and definition and shape to the eye. Already you can see it's becoming a very warm toned look, and it's working really well in with that first shade that we put, which was dusted all over the beginning of the lid there. So just deepening that up with a different brush now, going in with the lighter peachy terracotta shade, and we're going to be putting that from the inner corner of the eyelid to the center of the lid. And this is just pretty much a very simple warm toned look. I'm blending that in just to make sure there's no harsh lines there, and I'm just going slightly over the upper crease there. If you have more eye space, definitely go higher. Simply just lining the outer bottom half of the lower lid with that dark terracotta shade, and then going in with a different brush to complete the lower inner portion of the eye there, which is pretty much top and bottom. So we have the darker terracotta shade on the upper and lower lid. Now I guess that's all it is for the warm toned look. We're going in with the Punked Eyeshadow Palette by Smashbox. We're doing a cool toned look here, going into the lighter shade there, dusting that all over the lid. And this is pretty much going to be our shade that we use to have all over the bottom half of the lid there. Going in with two different shades here. One's a murky brown shade, one's like a deeper mushroom shade, but I'm dipping into both, and we're going to be doing exactly like what we did on the other eye, deepening the outer corner of the lid there for depth and definition and shape to the eye. And you don't have to leave it so graphic, but I like to do a graphic look because I feel like it actually enhances the eye shape. Well, my eye shape anyway, which is kind of like with hooded eyes, and they are almond shaped eyes as well. So I'm just working those two shades in the middle there. Going in with a lighter pewter shade there, I'm going to be working in from the inner corner of the eye to the middle part of the eyeshadow that we just put on. So this is just going to give you more of a wide-eyed look. And I do go in after a little bit with a shimmery shade, which is coming up soon, but I'm just blending the edges there. I'm actually diffusing the shadow there just because it was a little bit too harsh. And when I say harsh, I'm talking about the edges were just a little bit too harsh. So I'm just softening them up with a clean, fluffy brush and I'm blending, 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 and blending. And now I'm going in with a different brush. I'm going to be lining the bottom lashes, or the bottom eyelid under the eye there, just with that first color that we use. So they're the two looks that we've got there going on. But I am going to be going in and putting a little bit of a shimmer from the Punked palette, which is the top shimmery part there, just with my finger, and I'm applying that right in the center of the eyelid, just for a little bit of a pop. So just work that in, and I'm going in with the Better Than Sex Too Faced liquid eyeliner pen. It's waterproof, starting in the middle of the eye, using the flat edge of the eyeliner tip and working that all the way through to the inner corner of the eye. Really, really, really close to the lashes. You want to get as close as you possibly can to the lashes, especially if you have hooded eyelids like I do. You can be a little bit more forgiving. If you have non-hooded eyelids, you can go a little bit higher. Doing a wing on the outer corner of the eye there, just to elongate the eyes and give a nice elongated effect. Going in and lining the warm toned eye there, again doing the exact same thing that we did with the left hand eye, well, the left side of the eye, right to the inner corner of the eye there, and working that as close as possible to the lashes so that you can make sure that it's nice and close, and it just makes the eyes pop. And then completing the wing on the other side of the eye, and then obviously making sure it dries down before you sort of really open up your eyes there and let it dry off. Now it is time for mascara. I am using the Kevyn Aucoin mascara, Curl Volume mascara, and I am going to be putting that on the top lashes before we come back and complete the rest of the face base. So the mascara is already on the top lashes, and I'm going to be putting on with the damp beauty sponge the Revlon Skin Serum Tint all over the face. It's like a foundation moisturizer, and then we will put and work that in with the damp beauty sponge just to even out the skin tone and make sure we have a smooth canvas and even skin toned base before we put on some bronzer. In today's look I only use bronzer, there's no blush, but before we do that we are going in with the Skin Awaken Revlon concealer, which I dabbed on the damp beauty sponge because there was excess stuff on my on the sponge there, and I'm just working that in just to brighten up under the eyes and make sure it ties in with the rest of the foundation. Going ahead and now putting on mascara on the bottom lashes, because that is the final step for the eyes there, and making sure it's nicely evened out. I love mascara on the bottom lashes. Now we're going in with the Hoola bronzer. This will suit an array of skin tones, primarily my skin tone and paler. If you do happen to be a little bit more deeper, it will still work. I would suggest going a deeper bronzer though, because this is fairly neutral and light. So go ahead and dust that bronzer all over the face, making sure to put some on the nose as well, just to give a bit of a sun-kissed hint of glow. The Essence 8 Hour lip liner in red, and going in with the Daylight Delight Revlon cream lipstick. I line the lips with the classic red lip liner, and I actually fill it in with the red lip liner as well, because we're going to achieve a nice lovely peach color. When we go ahead and put the Revlon Daylight Delight lip color over, we are going to achieve a lovely peach colored lipstick, and it is very creamy. So you have the adherence of the 8 Hour lipstick underneath, or the lip liner by Essence, and then you're going with a creamy Revlon lipstick in Daylight Delight. So you'll now simply see me putting that on, but making sure to line the lips first and color them in with the classic red. And here we are with the Daylight Delight lipstick, and smush the lips together, and there you have a nice peachy keen lip color, which looks really rich and sumptuous. This is the final look. We have the cool toned eye on your left, and we have the warm toned look on the right, which is your right there. Really simple to achieve and really does make the eyes pop, and lovely skin showing through. I did use the NYX brow glue on my eyebrows as well. So that kind of wraps up the look. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I am again so sorry that I didn't have the volume on my microphone on. Here I'm just sort of babbling on and saying, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. But I will see you all again in my next video. Bye for now, guys.